welcome back to Whatever Wednesday. I wanted to do a book review, I guess, book haul, book review, a little book sharing with you guys. So I am horrible at finishing books. So when I actually find one that I can finish, I feel like it's a great book that I should share with other people because not a lot of books hold my attention. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books here that I want to talk about. I'll save the, in my opinion, best for last. So the first one I have is the second book in the Game of Thrones series. So it's A Clash of Kings. I'm about this way through. These are beefy books. There are 969 pages. I'm at 589 right now. Here's my fun little octopus bookmark. I pick this up every now and then. I promised myself that I wasn't going to watch the TV show until I finished the books, and that promise is out the window because I'm fully caught up on all the books. I will say, though, it is really fun to hear or to read like all the details and what George R.R. Martin was envisioning. So it's really cool to see, you know, that kind of brought to life and where they took some liberties and all that good stuff. So I don't know if I would say the book is better than the series. It's much more detailed. I just finished the first book, which was the first season, so I'm about halfway through the second season, and some of it is the same, a lot of it is different though. So that's the first book. So the second book that I am reading is The Kill Order. This is what kicks off all of the Maze Runner books. So Maze Runner is a trilogy, kind of, I don't know, those like dystopian future-y things. So there's this this disease after the sun got crazy hot or something, and people have it, and so the maze is something that they've built to find the best of the best to then, I don't know, I guess breed them? I didn't really understand the point of those books. I actually didn't like the first 2 books. The very last one, I think The Scorched Trials, was my favorite, and this is what kicks it off. So, I struggled through the first 3 just to kind of see what it was all about. You know, I struggled through all of Twilight, same thing. You know, I really just didn't care. I just, you know, was reading it because everyone else was. I think it was at Starbucks still when I was reading the Maze Runner trilogy. Oh, I'm sorry, The Scorched Child is the second book. The Death Cure, that's the one that I actually really liked. So I just thought there was a lot of action. Even though the Maze Runner is pretty suspenseful and full of action, I just, you know, I guess I kept reading it hoping it was going to get better. Like I was saying before, it takes a lot for me to actually finish a book, and so I'll start one, put that one away for a little bit, you know, read a little bit more of another that I've picked up. The one book I did finish was actually 2 books. So the first 2 in the Aurora Teagarden mystery series. So these are by Charlaine Harris. I don't have the book with me because I brought it to Cabo with me, and then I left it with my parents to see if they wanted to finish it because they were in Cabo for a week after us. And I really liked it. It was, you know, it's suspenseful. It's there's a little bit of romance in there too. I really, really loved all of these Sookie Stackhouse novels. I haven't yet finished the final book in the Sookie Stackhouse series, so one of these days I'll pick that up. So the next book I want to talk about is Wild. I'm sure you guys have heard of it. It's pretty great. I think it's really popular right now. They made a movie apparently with Reese Witherspoon. I got this at Target for 20% off, so I think it might still be 20% off. Go ahead and check it out. It's a really great book so far. I'm about 40 pages in. I'm probably going to finish the rest of this. I think it's really interesting. I really like those stories where, you know, a woman has to fight through some crap and then rise up on top. However, I do want a happy ending, which brings me to my next book. So this is another book that I brought with me to Cabo. It's called The Valley of Amazement by Amy Tan. She also wrote The Joylet Club, and that's definitely, you know, it has its ups and downs, right? So there's some really sad stuff that happens in those books. And this is one of those books where, you know, this girl, she has a whole lot of crap happen to her. She actually ends up working as a courtesan for a while and having to, you know, courtesan's not the same as like a prostitute, but, you know, she does end up having sex for money and presents and gifts, and it's just like the world is taking this giant crap on her face, and I'm just waiting for it to get better, and I'm waiting for it to give her a happy ending, and I'm not 100% sure it is. It's going to do that. So I'm at page 329 out of 589, and I'm hoping that in the next, 200 or so pages, they give her a happy ending. I'm hoping that things look up for her. I'm hoping that, I can walk away from this book and be like, yay, I'm glad I know that one's story, not, ugh, at least my life's better than that. Like, it's really hard to read, so taking a break from this one. One of the books I've read in the past is called Shanghai Girls, and this sort of reminds me of that. That book was so hard to read. There's rape, there's, vivid descriptions of rape, and I don't do very well with that. Hopefully this does not take a turn towards Shanghai Girls, but we'll see. And the book that I am most excited about is this one right here. So this is The Girl in 6E. I don't know why there's a piece of paper in it, because I'm actually all done with this. This sucked me in. I finished it in, I think, 3 or 4 days, which again, if something keeps my attention for that long, that's pretty impressive. So this was also 20% off. I think I bought this one and Wild at the same time on some trip to Target for some reason. Don't remember. Oh, I went to Target for a planner. I know I'm kind of late in the game, seeing as it's 3 months in, but I wanted a planner, a weekly planner. I have a daily planner. But went to Target for that thing, and I walked out with like $300 worth of stuff. Good job. So this book, it's by A.R. Torre. Hopefully I say that right. But it's about this girl who has these murderous tendencies, and she works as a cam girl in her apartment, and she hasn't left her apartment for 3 years because she's afraid that she's going to kill people. So I just thought it was really interesting, and she meets this guy on through her camming, and he keeps asking her to pretend to be this really young girl named Annie, and she's thinking that he might actually know this girl Annie. And then she does a little bit of research and finds out that a little girl named Annie in his area has gone missing. So she leaves the apartment and she sets out to possibly kill somebody. And then she meets her UPS delivery guy, because she has all her meals and stuff delivered to her. They have a very interesting relationship as well. So very, very good book. I highly recommend it. There's a sequel, I guess, coming out in April. So that's it for Whatever Wednesday. I really just wanted to sit down and tell you guys, what books I'm loving. Again, I have the attention span of a goldfish, and so when something takes me and sucks me in like this, I think I told everyone I worked with about this book. So let me know what you guys have been reading. I'd love to check some out. Again, I like those books that really suck you in and don't, chew you up, spit you out after a weekend. But yeah, that is one of the things that I want to do more of this year. I think that's kind of a theme, right? So I said I wanted to wear more makeup that I actually own, and I want to read more of the books that I own. So maybe, as I finish these, I will do more book updates, let you guys know what I've finished. Hopefully it's, somewhere in this pile and not something new I purchased, but who knows? I do plan on going to Target again, and I know I'll be suckered in, but hopefully I'll finish these guys up and I can let you know how they are. But yeah, love your suggestions. Let me know if you guys have anything that you're reading that you love, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!